Shalom bros, this is Karma Kaposh from GMS London. So we'll start by saying all praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders of GMS, and honors that to the brethren of highways and byways, teaching the truth and sincerity. Okay, today's lesson is going to be on table of nations, man. Okay, as you can see here, well, you see across the world, man, there's different nations on this planet, right? But none of these names, you might find Germany or Japan, England. You won't find none of these nations in the scriptures. And why is that? Because these nations, these lands that have been named, man, they weren't always named the modern name that it has today, man. They had their ancient name. Okay, and the ancient people would dwell in that area, man. That's why it was named after the fathers of the founding fathers of that nation. Okay, the principal nations. Okay, so you're gonna go through the scriptures and that, and we're gonna show you the ancient names of particular nations, man. Okay, because what the white man has done, he's changed the names of all these nations, and now you don't know how that relates to you as a nation in the scriptures. Okay, because the Lord deals with nations, and He separated the nations, to go do their own thing, man, to have their own inheritance, their own land plots, man. Okay, but the white man throws a spanner out there with changing names and disinfo and that. Actually, let me get a scripture. So it just popped into my head. Bear with me 1 second. Just want to drop that out quickly. It's lucky for that. Okay, here's the scripture here. Okay, this is Psalms 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Okay, so we don't know the white man's been across the whole earth, subduing nations, right? Okay, and he's had the power to change the names of these places, man. That's why, he calls continent of Africa, man. Well, that Africa never existed until he named it that. Okay, it was named something else before that. Okay, and that continent, that landmass, was made up of different nations. Okay, going under different names. Okay, their family names. That's what the names of the nations are. Their family names. Okay, Africa is not a father of anybody, so Africa has no family. Okay. He has no descendants, because no one descended from the man Africa. Okay, same with Europe. Okay, them names never existed. Okay, England never existed. Okay, but they're named for different reasons. Okay, but same with America. America wasn't America until it was named by the so-called white man. Okay, the so-called white man has named all these lands. Has renamed. Let's say he renamed all these lands. Okay. China never existed, man. Okay, that land is, them people are the nation of Moab. Okay, but like I said, the white man falls in the spanner in the truth, man, to find out its real knowledge. Okay, but yeah, if you look at this table of nations here, okay, you can see there's 18 nations. Okay, these are the principal nations that are upon the planet Earth today. Okay, these are them. Okay, in some of these nations you got sub nations, man. Okay, you got other families, other groups in these nations. For Israel, for instance, you can see it's made of 12 tribes, man. But each tribe is a nation in its own right. Okay, but the collective is the nation Israel. Okay, we descend from the man Israel. Okay, that's your Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, like I said, you got different tribes in these nations. Okay, but we're gonna go through the scriptures and show they come about in the scriptures, man. But you could look at this. You say, the so-called white man he's from the nation of Edom. Okay, that's one of the main things that is hidden on this planet, man. Who Edom is, man. Okay, the so-called white man is Edom, who is destined for destruction. Okay, it's what he's running from judgment. Okay, India is the nation of Elam. Okay, in the scriptures. Okay, Assyria. Okay, that's Ashur in the scriptures. Okay, Syria, Aram. Okay, the Arabs, which which means a mixture of people. Okay, in the Middle East here, they're from Ishmael, man. Okay, as you go through the scriptures, you're gonna see that these people, these names here, they were men. Okay, who gave birth to people, man. Okay, gave birth to that nation effectively. Okay, because they all descend from that man, and the Most High separates, who's going to be a nation, who's not going to be a nation, man. That's why it's named after these particular people, as opposed to maybe their sons or their sons' sons or whatever. Okay, the Most High decides that. Okay, because ultimately he's the one that decides whether you become a great nation or not. Okay, or if you get X'd out. Okay. Okay, Chinese, like I said earlier, is Moab. The Japanese, Ammon. Okay, they're brothers. Okay, they're direct brothers. Okay, Ethiopians, they're Cush. The Egyptians are Mizraim. Okay, so you're gonna notice that these children, they're from the father Ham. Okay, one of the sons of Noah, right? We're gonna get that in a minute. But they all lived in that South Africa region, in Africa, and like I said, they were different tribes, but they're prominent. They're prominent families. Okay, that's why they're listed separately. Okay, because the Most High made them greater nations. Okay, North Africa is Put. Okay, the South Africa is Canaan. Okay, so even though the Egyptians is what you classify as Africans, or because they're from the same family group, because the Egyptians were great people, away from the family, so that they all became a main family within Ham. Okay, Turkey today is Gomer. Okay, the family of Gomer. The Russians, Magog. Okay, the Greeks, Yavan. Okay, the Germans, Ashkenaz, the Spanish, Tarshish, and Cyprus, Kittim. Okay, but like I said, you're gonna find that these are all men. Okay, and some of these lands that these people were dwelling in. Okay, the people dwelling in those lands are not the original inhabitants. Like I mentioned Magog. Okay, the Russians. Okay, you look at on TV, see the Russians today. Putin and them guys. Okay, they're white people, right? Well, it never used to be the case, man. Because they're from the family of Japhet. Okay, who are a dark-skinned nation. All these tribes here, all these nations here are coloured people, man, except for Edom. Okay, but they were forced out by the Edomites. Okay, in the form of Greeks or Romans or whatever, man. Okay, they were forced out of their own lands, and they've been spread about. Okay, the family of Japhet, they're like the Polynesians today, man. Okay, but these are the lands that they inhabited, right? Alright, so we're gonna get into the scriptures now, and we're gonna show you these things. Okay, we start from Genesis chapter 9, verse 18. It says here, the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. Ham is the father of Canaan. Okay, so there's the one of the first nations mentioned already, Canaan. Okay, out of that list, right? Okay, Canaan is the son of Ham. Okay, who is basically the father of the so-called Africans, man, that you classify as today. Okay, Ham is the father of that so-called Africans. Okay, It said, these are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. Okay, because the flood had come and destroyed all life on earth except Noah and his sons and their wives and the animals that were on the ark. Okay, so the whole earth had to be repopulated through them, through the sons of Noah. Okay, so we exist in the spirit world before we exist in the flesh, right? So all the spirits that were cut off in the flood, okay, they were dwelling back in the spirit world, and these same spirits would have to come back again. These same families that were on the earth before the flood would have to come back in the through the sons of Noah. Okay, that's how it plays out. The spirits come back through and build up again. These families build up again, basically, right? Right. So into Genesis 10. It says here, now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. Okay, the sons of Japheth, okay, which, like I said, they're the Polynesians today. Okay, you gotta notice that these lands, Gomer, Magog, Madai, these are all lands that they inhabited, which they inherited because this is what the Most High gave them. Okay, these were the original inhabitants of Turkey, Russia, Greece. Okay, these people here were those original inhabitants. Okay, and before they got pushed out. Okay, you might go to the British Museum and read about or see about the Etruscans, the Picts, and so on and so forth. They were the Japhetic people. Okay, but they've pretty much been wiped from this location on the earth, man, pushed out. Okay, so yeah, you've got Gomer, Magog, Madai, Yavan. Okay, Yavan is Greece, is the Greeks. Okay, and the so-called white man took that name because they were living amongst those Japhetic people, man. And after they took them down, they took their name upon their own selves. Okay, they started calling themselves Greeks. Okay, Tubal, Meshech, and Tirax. And the sons of Gomer, okay, which is the son of Japheth. Okay, so his sons Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. Okay, Ashkenaz is the prominent one on the planet today. Okay, which comes in the form of the Germans. Okay, that land, Germany. Okay, but of course today it's being inhabited by Edomites. Okay, and the sons of Yavan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. Okay, so of the original Greeks, okay, came Tarshish, okay, which is the Spanish, and Kittim, who are the Cypriots. Okay, they were the prominent families out of Yavan. Okay, it says, but these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue and after their families in their nations. Okay, I mean, this isn't gonna go deep. I'm not gonna start showing how Yavan got here and got there and whatever. Okay, you can research into that. I'm just telling you what the breakdown is. Okay, you can go look it up. You can do your research into finding that out, man, to know for yourself, right? Okay, I'm just explaining who they are today. Okay, using the scriptures, man. Okay, it says here, and the sons of Ham, say, like I said, who you call the so-called Africans today. Okay, Cush, Mizraim, and Put. Okay, Cush is the Ethiopians today. They're tall in stature, right? Okay, most of these Africans are tall in stature. I might as well say, Mizraim, who are the Egyptians. Okay, the original Egyptians. Okay, because these